Today you join us in Rancho Santa Fe, California. We are playing the Farms Country Club, which is membership home to Phil Mickelson, Xander Schauffele and a certain Annika Sorensson. Today we're going to play the golf course, show you a little bit of what the country club has to offer and, to be honest, have some fun. So let's go on with it. So Chris, the Farms. Just looking at the snacks. We'll start as we do mean to go on. Very interesting place. We're just on the putting green. Yeah. Very fast.
Extremely fast.
13 on the stimp, I just heard one of the members say.
I do, yeah. Great condition.
Great condition. Can't wait to be out there, guys. Who's going to win in this match? We've just been watching the World Cup in the clubhouse. Wonderful clubhouse. I'll show you a bit more about the shop and that later. But for now, let's get out there. Let's do this. So guys, one of the first decisions we have to make today is what tee to play off. There are 6 tees here at the Farms, which I love the idea of that because it means it's more accessible for everyone. It makes it more fun for everyone. Chris, what tees would you like to go off?
Gold.
Gold? Are they? Oh, they're not further back, are they?
No, black is the back.
Right,
Ready?
Chris, I'll let you have the honour. What we're playing for?
Oh. Not a lot after that. Maybe a beer.
All left! I think there's another hole there, mate, so I think you're okay. Should I keep it sociable, Chris, and snap hook it as well?
That was a social.
I think that's the line, though.
Do
Right
you?
over the corner, yeah.
Well, I like your positivity.
Well, nothing like having to do a big foreshout on the first tee. So, a very interesting feel here. This is kind of the first real private country club I've played out here in the States. We do have private golf courses at home in England, but very different to this.
Yeah, very different price-wise. I think the whole feel and the experience is different.
It's very different, so we kind of got stopped on the way in as well. We didn't know what name it was booked under, did we? And then there was a Spanish Inquisition, but we are here and we are playing, which is the main thing. And we are down that next hole, I believe. So this is that first hole, and the green goes down to the left there, lovely looking hole. Chris, I think we're, I dare say we took a bit of a bad bounce on this slope, but we've done all right there.
I think we'll have a fantastic angle in. I mean, it's probably better than hitting off the ball above the feet here.
I'll take this just in case we need to know. This is our angle in. We should definitely, this should be internal out of bounds, I think, but it's not, so we'll take it.
Watch me when I pepper this close.
Right, Chris, 108. Let's impress the guys in front. They keep looking at us.
Since we have hit the wrong fairway.
We're still looking, like staying to see. Oh, it's majestic. Go in.
Thank you. Thank you. Move on.
Did you see how slow he drove off there?
Move on, please.
Oh, Chris, it spun all the way back.
Oh.
It's not bad. Was that a full one?
It was a pretty full one, yeah. But
So I must have about 90 then.
Oh, James hit a fantastic shot there. Oh, a little bit long, using the contours.
Yeah, it spun back. We're going to take that. I thought that was the miss, looking at how the gradient was. I'm going to have that all day. Right, Chris, good shot in from down there.
Yeah,
I'm just up behind the flag there with a look for birdie on the first. Always wonder what people like Phil the Thrill and Xander and Annika would play these courses like, you know, members courses.
Yeah,
would you tear it apart?
You think so? I mean, the longest tees here are 6,900 yards, so relatively wise, it's not the longest of courses. But do the greens make it tricky with how slick?
I mean, that putting in, I'm going to put a couple of putts on now that I hit, it was relatively fast.
Yeah, and this one uphill, I don't know what to do with it because it's uphill, but extremely fast.
That's a great putt. To say you're unsure, fantastic pace, well done. I'll even give you that, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Unless you want to put for practice, which I assume you probably do. Is that mine?
I think so, yeah.
You see, I'm already thinking, right, this is for birdie on the first, but we could quite easily walk off with a 5.
Finger. Not high enough, is it?
Get in!
Cracking putt. I'll give you that.
Right, second hole, par 3, looks a fairly lengthy one. We have 176, Chris.
Downwind.
Downwind. Actually, no, 189.
Oh.
To where the guy is there, so.
He's trying all games.
Stealing the honour.
Yeah, it seems that way.
People in the comments are going to go crazy with that. Jumping in after an opening birdie. Chris, what a place this would be for your first ever hole-in-one.
It would be, yeah.
I think your miss here is slightly left, looking at that.
Use the contours.
Yeah. That is all over it. Be good! Oh!
What a play. It's coming back off the slope. Well, I think it's gone in a sprinkler head.
No, I can see it there.
Oh, otherwise
great shot.
Closer. Follow that, James.
Yeah.
One up though.
Shame we're not playing better ball.
It is. Oh, that could be good off the slope.
Take it.
It takes a bit. Oh, it has. And then it's checked. Oh, it's got to have been close. That has got to have been.
That was for the
close.
4th of the year. Come on!
Cracking shot.
So guys, you may wonder why we've not shown you much of the driving range or the facilities. I'll kind of put them on screen now. Absolutely amazing driving range here, as you would imagine. But England are playing, Chris, aren't they? So we watched the first half in the bar, which was nice. Had a nice coffee and some water because it's earlier than it should be for a beer. And then we've come out here because this is the only tea time we could get. This is what I love to see. This for kind of beginners or juniors or anyone that. It's 124. So for the people who can't get the club head speed, you're not playing from 200 like we are, you're a lot further forward. Fantastic. Also, California is a place, love it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Absolutely love it. 350 days of sunshine a year. The weather forecast was horrendous when we flew out here and we were really worried we were going to have a wasted trip, but it just hasn't rained at all. It's been absolutely awesome. How close must mine have been to going in?
Told you I was in a sprinkler head.
Came off that slope and it's flag high. We've also got Andy, the average golfer, with us today. I'm going to get his opinion on this place a little bit later on when he's finished doing his bit. Come on, Chris. Just took a bit of a bump off the fringe. It's looking good though.
Oh, look at the pace.
I'm going to see that.
It is a pacey green there. I didn't think I'd give it anywhere near enough, but it certainly ran on to leave a bit of work.
Ooh, lovely weighted flag. Yeah, I mean that must have been close, mustn't it? Yeah. What were we playing for, Chris?
Just a beverage, a cold beverage of your choice.
How much were the coffees?
They were $6, maybe $5. We had a water as well.
Oh, it stayed there. I thought that would have gone back.
Oh. See that one here as well. Ooh. Solid par. Early par start.
Oh, he gets out of bed for those. He just doesn't miss those, especially on 13 stimp greens here at the farms. So guys, we are going to be filming loads of content here today as well, a little bit of product stuff, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if that's what you want to see. Also, we're going to have a rematch for whatever happens in this match over on Chris Dennis Golf, and we're even going to do some Get Good at Golfs for you.
Correct, we are.
What more do you want? Right, interesting looking third hole, 500 yards near enough. If we can get it out there, ooh. 270, that's about my yardage. That leaves us 220 over the corner. There's water short right of the green though, interesting. Thankful we're not going off the very back tees as well because they are over the road. I reckon they've put them in when Phil moved here.
Yeah, definitely.
Every chance, isn't there?
18 bombs.
Wow. That's more like it, Chris.
A little bit better than the...
a little bit?
First hole. That's a solid drive, that one. Solid
baby fade, we'll
shots,
take her. Maybe this is what I need, Chris. I just needed a private country club to play my best golf.
Yeah, it's a bit of you.
Don't think I could afford the membership though. So rather interestingly as well, this golf course did have a little bit of a redevelopment, a bit of a redesign, Chris, to kind of toughen it up a bit. They didn't change the layout, but they tried to make the holes more interesting, more enjoyable and a little bit more fun. Right. So that was Tom Lehman was behind that, so past Ryder Cup captain and PGA Tour player, something which again you can see here that it really has got everything that you imagine. That's a massive bunker, just for that, Chris, but everything that you would imagine a top tour player would want to play and practice. We've smashed those drives, by the way. I'm really hoping that's me and not Not that one.
I think it is you.
So that is Chris with his sloth agility, running all the way back there. Did ask him why he didn't want to take driver. He's not hitting driver that well at the moment. We're going to do some content on Get Good at Golf, see if we can get Chris hitting driver good again. This is a layup. Let's see if we can get this ball flight. It's a great strike. It's just going a little bit left towards that bunker. Now, I have 238 yards over water into the wind on a par 5 and I'm already 1 under. Do we play safe? Absolutely not. Obviously. Oblong. So we're obviously going to try and go for this. It's going to take all I've got, but I'm thinking birdie more than eagle. Try and get it down there a bit, for between those bunkers. I'm saying I probably can't get there actually.
No, I mean, you want to be them left 2 traps.
Yeah.
Cut. That looks good. Looks very good. Oh, soft bounce.
That was perfect as well, wasn't it?
It was.
Part of me was really worried that was kind of cutting towards the water, but we're going to take that and go. I mean, if you miss it right, you are really, really struggling. I must admit, so far we've played par 4, par 3, par 5. Par 4 was good. Par 3, probably one of the best I've played. Like, what more do you want over a nice ravine, lovely setting. Par 5, again, fantastic par 5, just the right distance. Can probably get there in 2 if you didn't get such a soft bounce on the fairway and a lovely, lovely setting back up that hill there. So Chris has requested that I film this from up near the green because apparently he's going to get loads of spin and really impress everyone. Let's see. Nearly good, but that is going to be a very difficult birdie. Nearly just didn't grab, downwind.
No birdie for me again.
Love to see a dog living its best life, just taking it all in. Right, mate? So to make things worse for you, Chris, I'm going to try and finish you off with the 60.
Right. It's definitely not the club for that, but it never is, one would say. Ooh, plenty of spin, but plenty of work left, you would say.
That's tracking. Chris!
To judge.
Oh!
He's still running though. Ooh. Is it good?
I'll give you that.
Generosity at its finest.
To be fair, I've got this for birdie and I'm 1 up, so.
Well, 2 up.
Yours didn't turn, did it?
No, well, it was trying to turn, at the end it straightened up, so it's just outside the right to start. Birdie, par, birdie, here at the Farms.
It was a bit pacey, I must admit. So guys, that is 1 up to me. I'm going to claim that as a victory, and we are going to have a rematch over on Chris Dennis Golf. Make sure you go and check it out. Huge thanks to the guys at the Farms for hosting us. Remember, lots more content from California coming up.